talking to Malcolm after the game, did he have some complimentary things to say? And what was kind of the extent of that? He played here for a while.
He did play here for a while. I just remember last year, even my first start, the words he had for me. And I think coming from a guy that's played here and won the Super Bowl here and been a part of great things here, I appreciate what he said last year. And he had nothing but that same love and respect for me. Just encouraged me to continue to keep balling, continue to keep going, and continue to be me. So I appreciate that from him.
Did you get a look at your touchdown run and the move you put on the guy in the open field?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
You were there. What was that move? What led to it?
I just made a play. I look at it as a situation in the game. We obviously had drives. I'm kind of frustrated. I'm really frustrated from the drives that we didn't score in the red zone that we should have. We had a few mental errors, a few things that we could have controlled that did not go. We could have controlled and it didn't happen. We didn't execute. And then it allowed them to come back into the game. We kept giving them good field position, and they scored. And it shouldn't even been that way, but nonetheless, I just think there's so much to learn from this game, and there's a lot of good to take away from the game too. So,
Jalen, JJ hasn't gotten a target all year until today. What gave you the confidence to go to him in that big spot?
I've always had a lot of confidence in anybody who's out there on the field. Targeting whoever it is. I believe in everybody, and that's what it is. And for JJ to come into the game in a situation like that, in a situation where we need to get a first down, to kind of, essentially take the out of the ball and keep it rolling. That's a big time play by him, and where ball security is a premium in 4-minute offense, and in a situation like that in the end of the game, he did what he was supposed to do. He did his job. So. I love it.
What was your initial reaction when the fan threw that jersey about you towards you, and what was going through your mind when that happened, and your reaction?
He threw it to me. I didn't realize. I think he threw a marker with it. I don't know how to find his word. They'll get you, but I didn't see the mark until I walked away. If there was one, but it's. I don't know. It's the enthusiasm from the fans, the love from the fans, and then he threw my jersey out there. So, and I was in a different mode when I scored that touchdown because it was just something that we needed to do for the team. So, I just held it up.
A couple guys have said that you guys are going to keep running the ball until another team proves they can stop it. And you guys just ran for 200 yards against a top-ranked defense and another top defense the week before. How can you see how demoralizing it can be to a defense when you guys are running
the way you are? We're just going to continue to attack, continue to play our game, and I think this. I've always been asked about the identity of this football team. Early on in the season, everybody's asked me the question, whether I answered it or I didn't answer it. I think our identity is not being able to run the ball, or we're a running team, we're a passing team, we're a team that doesn't give up big explosive plays. That's not what our identity is. Our identity is a mentality. It's a mentality, it's an approach, it's the detail you put in and day out throughout the week. It's being physical, it's wanting it, it's effort, it's all of those things. And I think that's what we want to be. That's what we're growing to, and that's what we're evolving to. Is being a team that controls what we can, and we know when we control what we can. We're a dang good football team, and it took some growth. It took a lot, and we're still evolving. We're still growing. We're still learning from a lot of different things. But we just want to continue to control the controllables, continue to connect with one another, know that everybody has each other's backs out there on the field. And continue to move forward with that mentality of renters do every day. That's the identity of this football team.
Speaking of physicality, I know you don't want to take hits out there, but when you do and you pop right back up, do you feel that can galvanize the offense and the rest of the team?
I don't ever really think about it that way. just kind of looking for the next play. I never really thought about that.
Jalen, going back to Malcolm's comments last year, if memory serves, he said that this can be a tough place to play, but you're built for it. Reflecting back on the past year, how do you view it through that context?
I think. I mean, he said it. He said it. Built for it.
With the way you guys are leaning on the offensive line with the running game, how important was it when Lane came back and the continuity that you have with that line?
We got great tackles. We got freaks out there on the edge. And teams know that they're good players. Teams know we have a great center. Had a lot of experience, and we got young guys that can play guard at a very high level. But I think Lane has done great things for a very long time. And the way Lane works, the effort, the toughness he has, even last year trying to play on his ankle injury, I got a lot of respect for Lane and everything he's been able to overcome, and he's been great for the team.
After some of those losses in the first 2 months, you kept saying to us that you thought this team was close. Is this what you had in mind, what's been happening these past few weeks? Did you envision this, or does it look different than you thought?
No, enough is never enough for me.
So what's the next step? What is the growth that you guys need to make to get even better?
The same thing I've been saying. Slow and steady wins the race. Continue to learn every day. Daily deposits every day. Buying into that. That's something that we have bought into. Believe in that, and just depositing it every day. Go on, attack every day, learn from everything we do. Good, better, and different, and just grow from it.
Your second rushing touchdown looked like it survived the long review to see if you got in. Did you feel you got in, and take us through that play to try and reach out to the goal line there?
Yeah, I thought I got in. Sometimes it's hard for me to celebrate or do all these different things after we scored touchdowns because I've had like 8 of them called back this year. So a little hesitant sometimes, but 56 came down and we joked about it after the play. He was rolling. He wasn't rolling enough.
I think the last quarterback to score 3 rushing touchdowns was Russell Wilson in 2012. Does that hold any significance to you?
I like winning. That's the most significant thing we'll get out of the day for me. We came in today, we played hard. We had some ups and downs in the football game, but in the end we were victorious and we won. And it'll be a lot to learn from this game. We just want to continue to, move forward and grow from it.